Hmm. Oh my. I think. Huh. This is the wrong one. Here we go. Hey DY, how are you? Ooh. Okay, I've got. Okay, I've got some air in here. Hey Leslie, how are you? Elena Rodriguez, Alina Rodriguez, Alina Rodriguez. Hey Kevin Hart, how are you guys doing? Ooh. So you guys, guess what? Hey Helen, how are you? Now I know you guys are following this Amber Guyger case. I know you guys are following it. Hey Marguerite. Marguerite Wales is in the house. How are you doing? So you guys, some stuff is going on in this case here. I know we're following it. I'm leaving cliff notes. There's a lot of stuff going on. I know there's some people that saying, "Hey, I'm not following it," but I really do like to follow a case, especially after we've been watching in on it. Hey, Star Love, how are you doing? Y'all hit that like button when you come on in. Hey, Lawana, and hey, Deborah Lewis. I know I was running a little late, you guys. Just like always, that's just something sometimes I cannot help. I just can't help it. Um, so I'm getting to know every last one of you guys. I really am. Hey, Joe Jackson, I'm getting to know you guys. I've um I've talked to Tony one. She's in the house, you guys, and she's doing well. If you guys do not have her, you know, go and click on Tony one. She's got a channel up. Let's get somebody over there and subscribe to her channel. This is your grandmama. I love that name. Yes, that's that's a good name because you sure get noticed. And let's subscribe to her channel and show her some love. You guys, I'm starting to get to know every last one of you guys. There's King Bay in the house. Just slowly but surely, I'm getting to know you guys. So, yes, I've talked to Tony 101. I've talked to Leslie Harris 101. I've done talked to Kevin Hart 101. Let me see who else is in here I didn't talk to 101. I haven't talked to Marie yet, but I think we was doing something one day or something. But I'm pretty sure I am. You guys, a lot of stuff is going on. Hit that like button if you guys, if you knew, we come on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Central Time. It might be 5:04, 5:05, just because got to get things straightened out. We're still doing things. We flip flop back and forth when we're trying to get this together. So, you guys, are y'all watching the Amber Guyger case? Tell me you watching it. Hey, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is in the house. Nice to see you guys here. If you guys do not have Kevin Hart and School Bus Driver, subscribe to their channel. They are very good advocates for your channel. So you guys, that's why I tell you guys, get to know each other, become part of a family, get to know what each other do. They got good channels. I've done one. I go over to other people's channels to see what they're talking about. I give them shout outs. But these two, their channel have one or we need to get that information because they got a little money coming, but they ain't said nothing. If they don't collect their money, you guys, it comes back in the pot, and you guys that didn't win it last month, you'll get to win it. So they only got 30 days. We don't keep money forever around here. Money goes. Anyway, you guys, I've been telling you guys, and I don't know if you've been clicking and looking at our videos. We have been doing the following the Amber Guyger case, and you guys know, yes, Deborah Lewis is in the house. You guys, D.Y. Rich is in the house. You guys, I'm just letting you guys know. I see you guys. I know I said hello before, but anyway, that's something we do. The Amber Guyger, she, if you guys don't know what we're talking about the case where the young white Caucasian police officer in Dallas thought she was in her own home. She got off work. She went in the apartment, and then she just started shooting. You know, well, she said something. She said stop, or this police or something. I don't know what she done said. I'm just telling you guys, I don't know what she done said, because for some reason I don't believe she said anything, but I wasn't there. So, I'm just not going to believe that. I just think she had other stuff on her mind, which we know. She was with, for almost an hour, 2 hours while she was on duty. She was texting her partner because they got a sexual relationship going on. And they've been lying, been trying to cover it up and trying to make it seem like they haven't been having this sexual relationship, and they cut it off a year ago and blah blah. Please. But I'm gonna share with you guys, and we can talk about it. Now, you guys know that you're gonna have to talk back to me, because I gotta know if you're listening or not. So the first thing of all, the judge, they've got 12 jurors. Well, they picked out 16. I told you guys they picked out 16, and only but 12 is going to be really going over and judging and talking with each other about the case and what they see and what they don't. And they can't go home because the judge sequestered them to stay there. This case may take 2 weeks. And I know a lot of people, they say, oh, I like that case. And then they'll fall off. They'll fall off slowly but surely. We're going to, and I see that happening. And I'm sorry, but, when you look at a case, it's just like when these other cases come up with, like the Dominique Williams and Jasmine case come up, we're going to follow that. When the case with the Malia, with Darion Vince come up, we're going to follow that one too. But and you guys know there's a lot of stuff going on with these kids, and I see it. But sometimes, let me say this, you guys. Sometimes when you cover these cases, when it comes to these children, there comes a time, and I really believe this because it happens to me, and sometimes I get so down, and there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna let you guys know we're following cases on the children. We are gonna follow cases, but when we have children, I'm at child after child after child after child after child after child, and all we hear is burned and kicked and stabbed and buried and and drowned and and cut up, and we hear it case after case after case. um, it gets to it gets to us. And sometimes we just need to back off, but we don't need to just back off. We need to back off, breathe when something comes up and we're following it. Get on that for a minute. Then we, you know what? And I'm not saying bounce back on it, but like I said, there's some cases, well, not cases, there's some things going on with children, and especially the ones we already follow, that especially in Texas, like the woman that played chicken with her children, like the other woman that left her child in the closet. We're going to be on those cases. But if nothing, they're not saying anything, because a lot of people are starting to do gag orders and just don't say anything. They don't say anything, then, let's not worry about it. Let's get to it when they do say something. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, because the number one thing, we do not need one of our kids, one of our grandbabies to be in one of these situations. But back to the Amber Guyger thing. So the judge sequestered the jurors. So they're not going to be able to go home, you guys. So that was part of the in our Cliff Notes. And then I'm thinking, okay, one of the DAs went and got on the news and did a report, you guys, gave them all kind of, answering questions. And the defense asked for mistrial right at the beginning. Asked for mistrial right at the beginning because he disobeyed the gag order. Why would the DA do that? You know why they did it? They did it because they probably want this to, Amber to get off. That's probably why they did it. Hey, TT, how's it going? Hey, Amp Easy, how's it going? And I know Amp Easy. I think I seen TT in there too. So I know you guys are following the case. So let me give me some water over here. I know you guys are following the case. So anyway, we found out that, they want to file a motion for sleep deprivation. And the judge was like, I don't know, they want to know what is light, what is dark, so they want to argue about these things. And you guys, I'm telling you something. This woman, the thing that she's been doing is unbelievable. She lied. And remember, you guys, I told you, she told them that, she made a call, or her partner called her. She pulled over to the side of the road. And I said, she only lived a block away. This woman didn't pull over to the side of the road. She was driving and texting. She put people in danger there. Good thing she didn't have her gun cocked and loaded. Somebody would have said something and snapped off or whatever. I'm just saying. But I am going to tell you guys, and I'm telling you for a reason, because I know a lot of people were thinking that they dated. We don't know if they dated or not. If they did date, Amber ain't saying nothing about it. Because you know how sometimes you can have a relationship with somebody and it's just starting or whatever, but nobody really knows about it. So you don't really tell nobody about it. And then maybe not, you just, I don't know. I mean, they're in Dallas, and I'm going to tell you something. Dallas is a fast-paced place. It's not as fast as Houston, but Dallas is fast, you guys. Dallas is very fast. They do a lot of business up in Dallas. I used to go every weekend for a whole year to Dallas. I know Dallas very well. And and if I knew that this case was coming up, we would have did our little trip getaway thing in Dallas, and I probably would have been able to be in court. And I'm still thinking about trying to do something like that. I don't know. I need to tell them I need to take off work, but I'm gonna try to see what's going on. I don't see you guys as Texas so much. I know I got my glasses on. Hey, PM, and Star Love is in the house, you know. And what y'all think about Ranger knowing the juror? Like, yes, one of the jurors know one of the witnesses. Um now who asked the question? TT. She been had a plan to do what she did. She might, I don't know, you guys. And she keeps wearing blue to the conference. The jury likes to see still a police. Yes, they do. What do you guys think about one of the jurors knowing one of the witnesses? She knew what's the guy's name? Good. I can't remember his name now. Um, I like that judge on this case. Yes, she is good. But they're all disrespecting her every single day. I kid you not. She done told them, do not bring, electronics in here. No smartwatches, no laptops, no phones, no tablets, no computers, no recording devices. And every single day, somebody's in there with something binging and bonging. You guys, it's okay. Do you think she planted the earbuds? No, I don't believe she planted the earbuds, because let me tell you why I don't believe she planted those earbuds. First of all, the earbuds, because remember they had a witness that came on, and it was a young man, and he used to live there right across the hall from John, and they had they were talking to each other earlier that morning. They were talking because somebody, I guess management or somebody, came knocking on the door saying, hey, we're getting complaints about the noise or whatever, and things like that. So they started a conversation. Never That was their very first day starting the conversation. Actually, he was having a really good day that day. So he met his neighbor that lived right across the hall. They talked, and it's a good thing that they went ahead and came out and said, yeah, he was experimenting with some marijuana, because this young man turned around and was like, yeah, we talked that morning and we were kind of laughing because, we both smoked marijuana, and we were wondering if they were smelling the marijuana or whatever. So that's what I got out of that. Star Love says that jurors should have been dismissed to be on the safe side. You know what? I do believe. Hey, Tamika, how you doing? I believe the jurors should be dismissed. I really do, because because wasn't the part. Well, I don't know which person it was. Like, was it the investigator or something? But she knew the person, and they were like, would that persuade you? A lot of people was helping Amber, and I'm gonna tell you guys something. This lady put everybody's job in jeopardy. She wouldn't put my job in jeopardy, but and you know what? When I was watching some of this at one particular time, I could tell it was a brother that was on, and he was a detective. He wasn't a detective. He was an officer too. He was a light skinned, younger looking male, and he came on there, and I kind of felt that you guys know, they've got this brotherhood, and to have that type of job that is very highly, highly, very dangerous, you got to be in some kind of family and brotherhood, because if you don't, they won't have your back. And you know what I'm saying? You're out here risking your life and you're gonna need each other. And if you get in there and she's sitting there all confident, they're not showing her face, they're not letting us look at her. But I mean, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you, you guys know, if you guys was in that the chat room, then there's some people, it's like, oh, Amber's so beautiful, she's my wife, I love Amber. Amber, she's just the cutest little thing. Amber's not. Amber's all made up, but that's not Amber. If Amber, and I'm not saying she's not cute, I think she's a pretty girl, but I think she does drugs, and they're trying to make her look like she's just this innocent. And I'm gonna tell you guys something, and y'all gonna complain about it later, because I heard some people complaining about this in another chat room. They was talking about, okay, it's a guy's chat room, and he really talks negative about black women, but not all black women. He talks negative about majority of them, though. But and I know he's angry and he's upset. But here's the thing, you guys. So this guy, and he the court did him wrong, because mainly courts let the woman keep the kid unless she's just trifling, if she's really bad. So even though that he's a good dad and a good father, and I'm reading his book right now, but he lost his child. Why? Because women do get a better chance in court, especially when it comes to the kids, especially when it comes to things that they done did. You know how I know? Yeah, I know, because I've been through that before. So that's why I was telling you guys, Amber is going to get on the stand. Why? Because she's got a really good chance, but she needs to let them see her cry. And she's going to cry. But I'm going to tell you something. She wasn't crying in that cop car. She was steady looking. She got this head that's shaped like one of my kids. And it's just this peanut head. And and she just sitting there texting. She still wasn't stopping. I mean, she's like, come and help me. Now I done made this mistake. Oh, I'm so, and I mean, first of all, you guys, do you guys think she did this on purpose? When they said you're a new ranger, I honestly think it might be hung juror, or they say not guilty. I wouldn't be surprised. Why is that juror still there? That is utterly ridiculous. TT says she's right. It's corrupt. Anyone normal cannot be a cop. Most cops are horrible. Don't trust them. Those chats are off the chain. Yeah, they are. She took a drug test, and they're saying that she passed it. She didn't have alcohol in her system. There go the amber fly. The amber fly is still in here, you guys. And it's only but one, but it loves to come in here to listen, I guess. They were so stupid in that chat. Oh, it's like that all the time, Tony. It's like that all the time. You're going to find a lot of trolls in there, but I mean, you can get a lot of answers. And I guess they're seeking the murder. A lot of her co-workers were doing some shady stuff right on camera. Yeah, they were. Her drug test is, yeah. Hey, Tamara, how you doing? I'm glad you made it in here. So many races in that chat room. Yeah, it is a lot of them. I don't even get in the conversation with them, because I don't even want them to even deal with me, especially when you got a channel, because they'll click on you and know that you got a channel, and as soon as you come on, they'll be all in your chat room saying the N-word, and and then they'll keep changing their account, coming back in, doing all kind of crazy stuff. Yeah. Crocodile tears. You guys know what's going to happen when she go to court. She going to be like, oh, She gonna be like, I didn't mean to do it. I thought it was my apartment. I thought it was my apartment. She knows that she can put on the waterwork. You guys, it's gonna be so much tear and crying and water going on. You thought it was something when it was 40 days and 40 nights and know about that art. She gonna be crying. There's gonna be a lot of water. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know. They didn't say anybody knows how many guys. We know the numbers. I was writing them down at one time. I think who got the numbers on okay. Let me see. I wrote it down. Anyway, they were saying most of the jurors is pretty much minority. I think it's all but two. I don't know if that's a good combination. We can't decide if we want, I hate to say stupid stuff because I know other people be on there watching. Then they say, you make fun of black folks. Well, I am black. I'm not really making fun. It's just funny how some people say something, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say that. Some people take it wrong. But sometimes we can't decide to, what TV station we want to watch. You get two people. That's just the way we are. We're all designed and built differently. We fight amongst each other, and I know that's sad. I know that's terrible, but it's the truth. We do. We fight in our own family. We do. When I was growing up, I had to fight my brothers. And I tell you what, I had to learn not to, but we did. I mean, we didn't fight to kill and hurt. No. But we fought each other. You want to see a good fight go on. It happened. And I think, like sometimes, like if you had a dad like my stepdad, he'll go get you some boxing gloves and put you on outside and say, y'all want to fight? Well, go do it. And that way, it would be legal, I guess. I don't know. But then we don't want to fight. We just wanted to fight at that particular time. Have you come in and try to referee while we're like, you're on his side or her side. That's what we do. So now you got 12 jurors, 10 of them is minority, trying to make a decision. You see what I'm saying? I know I done miss a lot of your conversation. Yes, she never attempted to help you. And you guys, I wanted to share this with you. Okay, Tamara says I watched the live yesterday. The woman sergeant that took her to the car admitted. Yes, she did. She admitted to cut the police car audio off. Yeah, and the camera, Don't forget just the audio. It was the camera. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because another sergeant told her that has a little bit more years, so he do have seniority over her. Well, if I shot someone, that special treatment, it sure wasn't. It wouldn't happen. Matter of fact, you wouldn't even be put in the front seat. You wouldn't be able to talk to your friends, chit chat, them giving you hugs, high-fiving each other. No, you wouldn't be doing all of that. You wouldn't have your phone so you can continue to text. They wouldn't just let you stay there. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something that was very, very disturbing to me. It was so disturbing to me. I just had to stop for a minute and even get offline. But after she done shot him and the two police officers come in, I can't remember their name right now. Let me see here. I got it wrote down, but I got so many notes going on. Michael Lee and Blair. There we go. When Michael Lee and Blair got there, and she was like, over here. Here's the thing. And they know that she's an officer because Michael Blair was in her class with her. Okay, even though that you know that you were in the class with her and she's an officer, you don't know if she just killed this man in cold blood. So she's just walking around like, oh, I thought it was my apartment or whatever. You supposed to treat her what you just put yourself in danger just because you know what? Not only you supposed to get her away from the scene, you don't know what just happened. You don't know. You cannot just say, well, she's in blue, so she's one of our partners. But I know that they came in the call for the distress of the officer. I get it. But what happened if she was kind of, you remember that one officer that went off and he went and shot all of these people and they had to chase him up and down the highway? I mean, he was upset about something. And then the next thing you know, he was just shooting and killing everybody. You don't know. I know when you think you know somebody, but you don't know nobody when they mad. And like I said, you guys, I mean, everybody's going to have their own opinion. If they think it was a racist thing, I don't believe it was a racist thing. I believe it was just sheer stupidity. That's what I believe. I believe it was just, she was occupied. She trying to get this man. And I was going to tell you guys something, and it was very important too. And maybe I can get it back. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Thank you, Lord. Yes, stupidity. You guys, this is what I'm just so upset about. When she shot him in the left shoulder, okay? Okay, but when she shot, the angle of the bullet went in at a down angle. So he could have been getting up from the couch when she shot him. Because he's taller than her, and you cannot shoot up shooting down. That's stupid. That don't make sense. You've got to stand your stand in everything. So when she shot him, the reason why it went into his shoulder and went in his torso area, because she shot at a down angle. So he was down, basically getting up. Not coming at her. Did you tell the group that Monday in history, Dallas had the largest graduation of police academies? No, but you did, Tamara. You just did. Can you imagine if you had a gun and killed her where this case? Yeah, it would be totally chaos in Dallas right now. Seems like after the first shot to the wall, he ducked. Yeah, that could happen. But he is 6'1". Amp Easy says he's 6'1". I'm going to tell you something. Her being 5'3", 6'1", that's a big difference there. It's almost a whole foot, you guys. He was sitting and just about to stand when she shot him. Yes, exactly. And then they say that when you shoot a gun, the recoil of the gun, that means when the bullets bounce out, the bullets go to, what did they say? The bullets go to do they say the bullets go to the right? The bullets go to the right. I'm trying to remember. Do the bullets go to the right or left? The bullets go to the right, you guys. Okay, now she coming in. You got to remember, the door is more to the left. Okay? The door is more to the left because when you come in, you got your kitchen area, then you got a little hall, little thing right there, and then you got this little banner, little shelf thing right there, a divider from the living room, where you remember he has his ironing board sitting there, a stool sitting there, and then the couch, right? So if the bullet coils and when it shoots out, it goes to the right. Let me tell you guys something, okay? She had to be in. So we already, I mean, yeah, right. It goes to the right. So when she came in, the door sits more to the left. When she came in, she was right. She was coming up on him where she was in house. She wasn't close to the door. When they got the bullets, when they recovered the bullets, that's what you guys, if you want to go back and take a look where the bullets was, they were close to that wall, that dividing wall. And they were to the left. They were to the left. That means she was all the way on the side. I'm thinking one of the witnesses came on today and said she heard some commotion after the shots. She said she heard a man hollering and a woman hollering. And they trying to get her to shut up. And here's the thing. She was a Caucasian woman. She was telling them. They tried to trick her and say, no, you got that mixed up. It was like this and it was 5 seconds after that. And she's like, no, no, no. She says, first I heard the shots. Then I heard a commotion. I don't know if y'all got that or not. The bullet hit the collarbone and came out with another area. Oh, the bullet hit the collarbone and came out with another area. Well, yeah, by the torso. So yeah, right here, the bullet went in right here. And it went in at a down angle. With him being 6'1", see, this is why we talk, you guys, because what I didn't catch, I didn't even know how tall he was. I just can tell why he's laying there. He's a big boy. He's not no, 5-something. I knew he had to be big. And then when they said that when she shot him, the bullet went in at a down angle, that means he had to be down low for her to be 5'3". That means he was getting, yeah, he could have been ducking, but he could have been getting up off the couch. She didn't even give him time. She just went in there. I'm just telling you guys. I'm just telling you guys. Sabrina's in the house. Then she lied, and then she turned around and said, hey, Star Love. She's so tired. She's so tired. I broke down what she worked, you guys. They broke it down. They told us. August the 24th, the 25th, the 26th, she was off 3 days straight. Then she worked the regular shift, the 27th, the 28th, and the 29th. But on the 29th, she worked an extra hour. That's it. Then she worked a regular 8-hour shift on the 30th and on the 31st. She did everything the week before, regular, but 1 hour with 3 days off. Then she got another 2 days off. Then she worked 4 hours over on the 3rd. Then she worked regular on the 4th. And then on the 5th, she worked the extra 2 hours and 15 minutes. And then on the 6th, she worked a regular hour and 4 hours and 45 minutes. But you seen what she did for about 2 hours while she was on overtime. She was sex texting her partner, getting paid time and a half to go and send him some Snapchats of her body parts. I want to get paid time and a half. I don't think nobody want to look at that, though. But I'm just saying. They also said that if she would have helped him, he might have survived. Sabrina, good point. This woman sitting there texting, talking to the 911, and it's mighty funny that dispatcher's name is last name is Rivera, as the same as her partner, but they're not married, or that's not his sister. She's skinned some kind of way, and they lying. That's not a common name. I never heard that name. Have anybody else ever heard that last name before? I've never have heard the name before. Not in school, not being a nurse, not in the community. I just never heard it. I heard something close to it. Well, very sad. She thought she was going to get away with it because she was a cop. Then she turned around, and like I said, the dispatcher didn't say, "Hey, is anybody are you in a safe area?" No, the dispatcher didn't say that. You know why the dispatcher didn't say that? Because when she texted and called her partner and said what she had did, they routed her to this Rivera woman. I'm telling y'all the truth. See, I'm not dumb nor stupid or crazy. I know for a fact, and that wasn't no any dispatcher. She's like, she didn't even tell her the right things to do. She didn't say, "Hey, are you in a safe location?" Okay. Was this an accident? Yes. This is an accident. Okay. Is he breathing? Let's start CPR. Where did you shoot him at? I've had to make phone calls before, and people say they wasn't worried about me. Matter of fact, they were like, go on up there and see what's going on. I'm like, I don't want to. They was like, but just go. I think I told y'all guys what happened one day. And I had to ask the guy that was covering over this guy, "Hey, what happened? Do you know him? What happened?" All this other stuff. That dispatcher was not worried about, did I get enough rest? What mistake I done made? She didn't care how I got there. She wanted me to tell her what I see, what I know, and what's going on. This dispatcher was sitting there comforting Amber. And if that is Martin's ex-wife or his wife or whatever, and you helping Amber, that's what you get. You need her to keep sleeping with your husband. Because I know that girl is key in some kind of way. I'm not stupid. Did they show her apartment? Yes, they did. And it looked just like his. They did show her apartment. And the layout is exactly the same. It's just, they were like, he's messy. He's messy and Amber's clean. No, y'all must have cleaned up Amber's apartment, then took the picture. That's what you guys did. We know what you did. Yeah, it's a duplication of Amber's apartment. I mean, it looks exactly the same. And I'm going to tell you something. And I'm not trying to be funny or cute, you guys. The apartment, if you look at that apartment, the apartment is so small. You got your little kitchenette right at the door as soon as you come in. And then you got the living room. And I don't know if it's even got a bedroom. I'm pretty sure it must have a bedroom because it's got to have a bathroom. So it might have a little bitty a bedroom or something. But the apartment is what, 600 feet? I mean, what, 500 feet altogether? And these apartments are stacked right next to each other, You can probably put, I don't know, like 7 or 8 of them in one house. And these people, and I'm just saying, you guys, they live in this small apartment that almost is no bigger than a closet. And I get it. When you by yourself, I get it. But they made everything look the same. The bedroom, what? The bedroom was right behind where the TV wall was. Yeah. Yeah, but it has to be so small. Because the whole apartment looks nothing but like a closet. It's sad. And hers look the same, even though she's supposed to be so neat and clean. It's terrible. Old-fashioned cover-up, corrupt police. Amp Easy says, I only saw a sofa in a small TV in her apartment. Yes, his apartment was messy. She should have known right away it was in her apartment. Exactly. And here's the other thing, you guys. As soon as you come in, she knows her house, she knows her apartment. She knows the light is to the right. So if you hear something or the door opens up, why would you continue to go in? Why don't you just go, back out, kind of keep the door back out and call for help? Why would you go in with your gun because the door opened up, you didn't turn on the light, and you just start shooting? And I say this to you guys. She could have went to the wrong apartment. Just say she didn't go on the 4th floor. She didn't go on the 3rd floor. What happened if she went on the 2nd floor, apartment 1278? And in apartment 1278, there's a young lady live there. And she's babysitting 5 kids. And all the kids are sitting on the couch, eating popcorn. And, for some reason, Sally is in the bedroom hanging up clothes or something, and she done came in the house. And so she don't turn on the light. She just come in and start to shooting because she hears something because she done parked on the wrong floor. This totally be different. But no, she didn't kill kids. She didn't kill one. She didn't kill two. She didn't kill none. She killed a African-American male. And you know what they say? The life of African-American people, just people in general, I guess it's not even worth $5, you guys. And I'm just going to tell you guys that. So when we be like, well, we want justice and it's going to be all right. I'm going to tell you something, and I'm sorry. I know that it's different. And people say, nothing in this world ever changed with just marching, you guys. And people was like, well, if Martin Luther King was here, there was a lot of bloodshed. You guys don't know about it. But let me tell you what happened. You know about the march. Some people probably went to jail and got some water on them or something. There's a lot of death happened for those changes so you can have the freedom that you do have. So I take it very serious. You don't know about how half of the people couldn't go. You know why? You grew up knowing to come in before the street lights came on? Because there was a law that you could be out there. Because they know what would have happened to you. You would have been found in the morning hanging from a tree. And like I said, you guys, I'm not making this a black or white thing. I'm just saying, don't think that, things are fair and even. It's not like that. And we all know it. Let's quit kidding ourselves. We know this. But since we do know this, we need to quit fighting with each other and arguing with each other. And you know what? And this is the sad thing, because nowadays, that we are a mixed race. And it's not just black or light black or whatever. We're mixing our races together and we're becoming one. You don't know. That's somebody's grandchild. And they can be dark as me. And their grandmother can be as white as snow. And they're learning that they have to love each other. And they're learning that there's no difference between a skin color. You're still human. A person is a person. It's still going to take a while. But they're learning. The older crowds are learning because they got grandbabies that are black babies now. And their daughters is marrying black men. And their daughters is marrying white men. And the white men is marrying black. And we're becoming one. So we got to quit treating one race differently. Because we are one race. We got to stop doing that. And I know, you guys, I know that Amber's sister and brother is a little racist. But this case, I'm not saying what she did was racist. I don't know. I don't know. Because, see, I still believe in some way that they knew each other. I don't care what Amber's saying. I think Amber was getting it in the apartment, and I think she was getting it in the police department. She was hot. Somebody said it. She was hot. She was hot. And they were in the chat room talking about, Amber's my wife. I love her. Amber, Amber, Amber. She's beautiful. You know, people say stuff like that. And then you know what I wish for them? And I don't wish nothing bad. I just wish that Amber came home to you. And then when she start cheating with all your friends and all your neighbors and then the boss and the security and all of them sleeping around, let's see how good you like Amber. You be the first one. Amber have some kids with you. And then she's cheating and sleeping around. You be wanting to hurt her or whatever. And then you be crying, talking about how unfair the justice system is because your wife done cheated with your boss and she's got pregnant and you're raising your boss's son. I'm just telling you guys. Amber's family had white power signs on Facebook. I know they did. I told you guys. They put on everything but the white hood in the sheet. And they were proud about it. They were sitting there talking about, you know, the president gonna make it, even if she get convicted, President Trump gonna let her off. Man, I tell you what, this is really sad. And I don't really speak bad about our president. And the reason why I just don't, I have respect. Whether I like him or not, you guys, I just don't do that. Just like I wanted people to respect Obama. And a lot of people say, well, Obama was good. Well, that all depends on who you talk to. But anyway, you know, if he was our president, I respect him. Because I don't want other countries to come in here thinking that we're divided. So, you know, deep down inside, you know, hopefully they do what they're supposed to do. So most of the time, all of them's crooks anyway. We already know that. Yeah. Yeah, TT, all of them's corrupt. But we don't need other countries coming in here, you know, bombing us up and stuff. So, you know, I respect that. And that's why I don't say nothing negative. It's not because I like them or anything of that nature. That's why I just don't, you guys. You know? And it is what it is. And you know, 99% of the reason why he's in office is because half of us won't even get out and vote. I knew it was going to start doing some stuff. Because, let me see here. I know, y'all. I know it's going to mess up anytime. That's why I try to stay away from certain kind of conversations. Let me see what you guys are talking about. But got the nerves to complain. Yes. Yes. And we be sitting there talking about Trump did this and he did that. And won't vote. Will not go out and vote. Got everything busy in the world and everything. And I'm telling you guys, it's sad. Oh, okay. I was about to turn up in the house. What you finna turn up in the house? Hey, Keish, what's going on? Nice to see you in the house. Nice to see you in the house, lady. TT, you are on your way to get permanently blocked. What TT say? Let me see. Trump is racist and Obama's corrupt. Think about this. If America was bombed, that's karma for them invading our country for these resources. Okay, I understand that. I'm going to look at TT's little comments. All presidents are corrupt. Yes, I'm in agreement with that. Let me see. Most gays and straight racists, I don't trust most whites. Make them and mad, see them true colors. Okay. She wasn't doing CPR on the black man clan in the uniform. Okay. Amber's family had on white power. Okay. Y'all saw family races. Okay. Means white power. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, TT's all right. Beautiful inside and out, but Amber's evil. Okay. What's going on? It's electronical votes, so it doesn't really matter who votes anymore. Yes, I know that. Hey, Tanya's in the house. How you doing, Tanya? I know it really don't matter, but you guys, what if? What if? I mean, sometimes you got to at least show up. I mean, even though, maybe they want us to start believing that. But what if, why would we, a lot of people died for us to have a right to vote. Well, why would you not go do it because somebody say it's all rigged? I believe it is. But you know what? I'm still going to go vote because what if it's not? I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you guys something. And don't forget Clinton. Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys something. So, because it's 57 minutes, so we're almost 1 hour. So I worked at this one aircraft company, and I'm going to share with you guys. I worked at this aircraft company called Raytheon, and they paid, this was like probably about 20 years ago, and they paid like $15 an hour. They start off with $15 an hour. This is like 20 years ago. They start off like 13, 14, $15 an hour. And so there's this other place that's here because this is the air capital that we live in. Okay, so we have all the aircraft companies here. And so I wanted, thank you for the support, lady. Thank you. That's how we do it. You guys, y'all better look at Talking Loud with Keish. That's my girl there. That's how you do it. You support the people so that they can keep on doing what they doing. That's what you do. I love you, girl. I came on your show and I was like, I love you, girl. Because I do. And anyway, I wanted a job at this other place called Boeing. And everybody know that name. And I'm going to share with you. Everybody was telling me that I couldn't get a job out there. Everybody was like, they don't hire your color. They don't, you got to have so many years of knowledge and so much years of skill. And only been at Raytheon for like 2 years, right? And I was like, well, I love you. I was like, I'm going to put an application in anyway. So I put an application in. And they called me up. And I went into the office and they was like, yeah, do you know how to do this? Do you know how to do that? And I was like, no. And a black guy was giving me the interview. It was an African-American guy giving me the interview. And he was like, but you said you can do all of this stuff. And I was like, well, I lied. I said, I can do this, but I'm a quick learner. Well, that don't get you in the door. He says, ma'am. He said, this is what you do. He says, you got to have at least 3 years of skill. I was only being at the aircraft company I was at for 2. It's a smaller aircraft company. He says, once you get 3 years, come back and see me. I got 1 more year to go. So anyway, you guys, make a long story short, when the 3 years, I got my 3 years in, I went back in. I called the guy because he gave me his number. I called him and left him a message. He didn't never return my call. I called him and left him a message. He didn't never return my call. And then finally one day, I got a call to come in for an interview. And I got hired on. When everybody was telling me they don't hire blacks. They were telling me you don't have enough skill. They were telling me you're too young. Yes, you're too young. I started off getting paid 20, 24, 25 bucks an hour. Yes. And I stayed out there until, guess what? They had to pay me to go away. I wasn't leaving. But what I'm saying is, no matter what other people tell you, see this amber fly, I couldn't kill it, but if I had my little fly thing, I would have killed it. What everybody was telling me, saying that I wouldn't be able to get on out there, that's a lie. I got on out there and lived very decently for the next 15, 20 years. And like I said, you guys, they paid me to leave. I wasn't going nowhere. I wasn't going to quit. I wasn't going to take off. Yeah, you got to shut the doors down. I'm not going nowhere. And that's how I got my degree in nursing. They had to pay me plus put me into school because I'm not going nowhere. So I still want to get paid, but now I get paid and I don't have to work that hard. That fly stays in here. I'm telling you. And you know why it does it? Because because I keep the house kind of dark so it can stay cool. And this is the only place that has the light. So the fly comes in where the light is. Go into the light, Carolina. Carolina, go into the light. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to kill that fly, though. Anybody got anything to add? And if anybody's new in the house and I didn't see you, hey, Donna Price, I didn't see you come in. Barbara, I did not see you. How you doing? If anybody's new in the house, please subscribe to our channel. Click that bell for notification. We come on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 Central Time. And we all have a good time. We usually have sometimes some call in. I did have a guest that was going to call in, but at the last minute, you guys, they said no. They were like, I'm kind of scared to talk to your people. And they're right there in Dallas. And they're going to the thing. But they were kind of scared. I should have just recorded it. But nevertheless, everybody has problems. I'm not going to tell you what happened today, but it was terrible. I had a terrible day. So I'm going to get off of here, you guys. I will see you guys. I am going to put up the clip notes for what happened today. I will put them up tomorrow because I go in there and I depict everything. And I just let you guys know. So if you don't have time to go back and look at what they're saying, I put the highlights in there. I've got the first day on there. I've got the second day on there. And so today will be the third day, and I'll have that uploaded tomorrow. Because at nighttime, you guys, I go through there. And thank you, Donna. And I listened to it very carefully, who said what and why they did whatever. And you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to, because I know trying to go back, watch 8 hours or something, you ain't got time. So I put the cliff notes up, look at the cliff notes, and keep on going, catch up with everybody. So you guys be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye, Helen. I need to call you. Bye, Keish. Talking loud with Keish. I need to make me another intro. And Helen, I'm going to call you in a minute. I see you guys later. I'm going to say bye to you guys. Bye, Tony01. You guys click on Tony01. Give her you guys time. Subscribe to her channel. See what she's talking about. There's Kevin Hart right there. Subscribe to his channel, you guys. Hey, there's Talking Loud with Keish. She's got good commentary. You guys, I'm giving her a shout out. Go over there, see what these people are talking about. Get to know each other, you guys. You guys are coming here. You guys, you know what is so beautiful before I leave, you guys? Let me tell you guys what. Let me tell you guys. Okay, I told you guys they're having the live Amber trial at WFAA. You think people ain't listening? I seen all of us was coming in the room. We was like, hey, we were high-fiving each other. We were like a whole family in there. Tony O1 was in there. King Bay come up in there. Helen come up in there. Amp Easy was up in there. You guys, we were in the house. That's what I'm talking about. I love you guys. I gotta go. Okay, Barbara, be safe. And Renetta, I see you. Tony O1. Lawana, I love you guys. I know you was in the bushes. I know you was, Lawana. Okay. TT, thank you for coming. And Keish, like always, I love you. Kevin Hart, see you next time. King Bay, see you. Star Love, Sabrina, I love you guys. Okay, Barbara, Donna Price, love you. Tamara, I know you. I don't see your name, but I love you. I need to call you, Tamara. We need to talk. We need to chit chat. Call me in the morning. Donna, Barbara, Star Love is in the house. School bus driver. Y'all, if y'all don't have school bus driver, let's get school bus driver. He's putting out content and he is being very vigilant with it. He is doing the thing. I'm loving you guys. You guys are y'all are getting fierce. I seen, oh, she's not in here, but I think her name is Spicy KY. I'm not going to say too much because she's not in here, but when she's in here, I'm going to give her a big shout out. She got some stuff going on over there. Tanya Collins was in here and I didn't see her. I'm sorry. Hey, everybody, she knew it wasn't her apartment when she walked in because it didn't smell like her apartment. He's from another country. The food smells different. I've been aboard before. Oh, okay. Tanya, hopefully you come in Friday. I'm sorry. I want to greet you a little bit better than what I did tonight. Okay, you guys, I'm going. She said something else over here too. Call a spade a spade. If she gets off, call me what it is. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get on off of here.